안녕하세요, I'm your friend, Rice Power. Winter is over and spring is coming. In spring, many lives grow and there are many refreshing foods. I will show you Korean spring kitchen. Follow me. Let's enjoy spring and recipe. Okay, give me music. Today's main ingredient is sprout vegetables. Washing is necessary because it will not be specially cooked. If I taste the sprout vegetable, a little bit spicy. So for today's recipes, sauce plays the most important role. First recipe is a traffic light vegetable rolls. These are just for color, so instead of paprika, you can use whatever you like. At this time, instead of green paprika, if you use a basil, it's nice too. It's very easy to make a traffic light. At this time, you can use all-purpose flour or bread flour. It doesn't matter. The important thing is to coat the pan very thinly with oil, very thinly. It will be easier to use a 1 kitchen towel rather than buying oil spray. Then prepare 1 spoon. Everything is ready. Frying batter over low heat. And spread it very carefully in a circle with 1 spoon. When moisture evaporates a lot on one side, I will turn it over. I use a chopstick. It's easy to use a pointed one. Using chopstick is better than spatula, really. In Korea, there is a kind of class that children takes for mental training. This one reminds me of that. While cooking, you can train your mental. It's such a good recipe. And it's fun. I can say pear is option, but for sweetness, pear is the best. This amount is enough for today. So the rest of pear? Just eat. This is one of cooking's fun. This is crab stick. It's option. Even if I like this, it's tasty. Because of option, if I don't choose, it's too bad. Since now, it's fun. I said for sprout vegetable, sauce is important. It's mustard. If you live in the West, you can use normal mustard. And if you live in the Asia, use a mild mustard. Already it feels like a spring, right? Even the flavor will make me feel peaceful spring. Spicy taste of sprout vegetables and mustard harmonize very well, giving a pleasant, refreshing feeling. In short, it feels like spring has come to my kitchen. If I keep remaining ingredients in the refrigerator later, the advantage is that I can make them whenever I want. There is one best way to enjoy this food at the most. That is working out. After working out, if you try it, it's amazing. In Korea, these sprout vegetables are used in many kinds of foods in spring. I will show you Korean spring noodles. For noodle, I will use Korean thin noodles, but instead of it, you can use a ramen noodle. It's nice too. Pasta noodle? I have never used a pasta for today's noodle dish, but could be nice. The most important thing in this recipe is the sauce. Sauce should be amazing. Radish is good ingredient that give a clean feeling to broth. At the same time, it adds a sweet flavor. You can use a pear instead of apple. If you live in a place where pear is cheaper than apple, use a pear. Instead of radish and apple, you can use sugar. It doesn't matter. But if I use a fruit or vegetable instead of sugar, there will be a big difference in nature's sweet flavor. If you wanna feel like, wow, this sauce is so nice, next time I wanna try one more time, because of kelp. It doesn't take for a long time, just 30 minutes. If you can't eat spice food very well, 1 spoon of gochujang is enough, but I'm Korean. Sesame oil is option. When boiling Korean thin noodle, remember only 1, 2, 3, 4. This noodle must be washed. It's not different for different dishes. At the time, I realized that I made a huge mistake. For me, adding boiled egg in noodle dish is almost essential. While the egg was boiled, the noodle can stick to each other, but I can't give up boiled egg. Adding noodles and vegetables at the same time is a big advantage. Adding ground ice is nice too. You can enjoy more refreshing feel. And it's good to eat with a spam. If my today's cooking could give you a peaceful feeling, it would be great. Today's the last recipe is a very simple and at the same time one of the most famous Korean dishes. There are many types of bibimbap, and regular bibimbap takes a long time to cook. But sprout vegetable bibimbap is very simple and easy to cook. Rice, gochujang, sesame oil. Vinegar is option. Apple is option too. And this one. Instead of apple juice, using sugar is fine. But if you have a good handmade gochujang, don't mix anything. It's the best in itself. If I say there is a butter in the West, there is a sesame oil in Asia. Adding the oil from the tuna can is fine, but I don't use. It's up to your choice. In bibimbap word, bibim means mix, so it's better to mix well. These days, there are many bibimbap restaurants in many countries, but usually they sell only the most famous type of bibimbap. Sprout veggie bibimbap is also great, easy to cook, and healthy. Bibimbap has a special meaning. Bibimbap is a combination of various ingredients to create a good taste. So bibimbap means love, friendship, sharing. At the same time, it means peace. These days, I think we should live a life like a bibimbap. Spring is coming as a season. I hope spring will come soon to all parts of this planet. See you in next video. Have a great day. Your subscription and likes give me power.